Panorama Properties Marbella market report has just been published. Now that is for most of us in the industry that follow market stats and are interested in knowing how the market's going. That is the Bible. It comes out every year. That one and then Morales is one, normally the two that I read every year because it gives us very reliable information about what is happening in the market. So I'm not going to go on about all the different things. It's like 11,000 words in this report, so I'll put a link to it so you can read it yourself. A few of the takeaways for me, however, I've got my notes here, are, let's have a look. Strong demand has been permanent, meaning this is the new normal. So the post-COVID rush has finished, and what has remained is a strong market. This is the new normal, you could say. The second thing is that the buying process has become more rigorous, which basically means it's not that easy to sell to people as it was after COVID, directly after COVID. People are taking longer to buy. People are asking more questions, they're doing more research, which is a good thing. For properties over 2 million, which Panorama consider to be luxury properties, 90% of purchases are by cash buyers or people without a mortgage. They may have a mortgage in their home country, but they're not requiring one to make their purchase in Marbella. And why is that relevant? Well, that's relevant for the market because it means that it's less susceptible to fluctuations in interest rates and things like that. So the final thing that it brings up is they expect it to be the final approval of the new urban plan for Marbella to be at some point in 2027, 2028. This has been a long going thing. In 2015, the active urban plan, which was the 2010 plan, was annulled, and since 2015, so that's 10 years, we have been working on the 1986 urban plan, which is the most recent one prior to that. One of the other interesting takeaways from the report is it quotes new notary data now that we have available through the notary portal for Marbella. As of the 12th month of September, it shows the average price being 4,228 euros per square meter, and when you compare that to Idealista's 5,400, there's more than 1,000 euros per square meter difference between asking prices and what's actually happening. That could be a combination of things. It's likely a mixture of lots of duplicate listings, especially in the high end in Idealista, but it could also be a sign of wishful thinking from sellers, badly advised sellers, either by ignorant agents that don't know what the prices should be, or worse than that, perhaps the scrupulous ones are just agreeing with whatever the seller says in order to get the listing. Either way, that's probably the biggest, in my opinion, it's the biggest threat to the market at the moment, is ridiculous selling prices that don't match reality. But yeah, overall, an excellent report, well worth your time reading it. I'll put a link below or wherever I can, depending on where you're seeing this, and definitely check it out.